Hey everybody, so you know how we did Engineer's Life, and then we did Rusted Waters, and we had to kind of close both them down real quick because, like, it just decided that, my computer just wasn't having it. Well, then I said I wanted to do um, MC Eternal. Well, MC Eternal does not. I had it downloaded, it had an update, I went to do the update, and then it said something something can't be found, something something. So I couldn't do that. So we're going to try all the mods. Now, I'm already kind of skeptical. I'm already pretty sure it's probably not going to work for the simple fact of all the mods just means there's more mods that is probably going to... There's going to be something that my computer is not going to like. So it's probably going to... something bad's going to happen sooner. So we'll just kind of play it out. If not, I'll try to find... Maybe I'll just go back to my mod pack because so far my computer doesn't seem to have a big problem with it. But we're going to do all the mods. I started this out just the bonus chest, just to help get things going a little bit. Nothing too fancy. And like all mods all mod packs that we start, episode 1's going to be kind of roaming around, getting a lay of the land, seeing if we can find a good place to set up as home. Now, I'm pretty sure ore excavation is in this pack. I have not looked at the mods. I mean, there's like 300 of them or something like that, some ridiculous number. I do know that there must be a texture pack on because stuff doesn't usually look this way, so I don't know what that's all about. It looks like Botania is something, which I don't know how far. Actually, I was kind of interested in getting into Botania, so we'll see about that. And ore excavation is in this pack, so that's great. So I think this is a Botania flower as well, which we'll have to make the flower pouch. But I don't want to get too into anything like that because right now this is more of a get a base set up or an idea where I want to be. Right now we're not too far away from a desert, which is pretty cool. This looks like vanilla. It is vanilla. XL food pantry mod. I never messed with that one either. So we'll see what that's like. I'm thinking about maybe starting another mod pack. Something with like probably the rats mod. Some of the mods that I didn't have a chance to actually look into. Oh, sorry. Look at that tiny little donkey. I was gonna. Yeah, never mind. But it's a little donkey. So I'm thinking we might just set up home somewhere like here. I don't want to. You know what? Now we're just gonna go like. I guess we'll just go like 1,000 blocks in a direction, and we'll just pick a place. I don't really know, like I said, I don't know what all's in this mod pack, so we'll just do a little exploring early on. And then, by the time next episode rolls around, I'll set up a base. This episode's going to strictly just be looking around. So, I know somebody's doing all the mods. Somebody's doing MC Eternal. Somebody's doing... Oh, that was not what I wanted to do. But somebody's doing MC Eternal, somebody's doing all the mods, somebody's doing Crack Pack, and I was thinking about doing Crack Pack, but I'm not too interested in Galacticraft. Like, it seems like it's a mod with great potential, but until that potential is reached, I don't really want to get into it. If that makes sense. So, we're just going to mess around with this for a little while. Honestly, this is pretty much all a big stall from doing my mod pack because I want to do it. I want to get my mod pack up and running, but I'm really just not in the mood. Like plain and simple. There's a lot of stuff I want to do. a lot of things I want to finish, but there's a lot of things that I just don't feel like dealing with. Like, that's probably one of my biggest problems in life. There's a lot of stuff I want to do. There's a lot of stuff I should do, but I don't want to put the effort in because I know the reward isn't there. It'd be like doing the quests in Engineer's Life. You should do the quests. You need to do the quests if you want to progress to the mod pack, but there's no reward for it. Like, not really. The best thing in my case, the best thing you could get is the loot crates, and my loot crates were broken, so it kind of ruins it. So that's kind of like the way I look at things. I'm kind of digging the different map thing. It said there was an update for the maps, but I was afraid to do anything because I was worried that, I would completely destroy the mod pack before I even got into it. So I decided to just not mess with that. Excuse me. Sorry about that. I still got it. It's like some days I feel good, and then all of a sudden I start not feeling good, and I don't know why. And I did go, like, it's been a little while since I went to the doctor's, but I did go to the doctor a couple times and be like, hey, you know what? Something just isn't right. Like, I don't know what it is, or what's causing me to feel these different ways, but something's not cool. And they do blood work, and, they do their thing, and, like, do the whole stethoscoping, and they're like, oh, well, you're completely fine. Like, it's all in your head. And I'm like, okay. I don't usually get psychological delusions of being ill, and I would have no reason to have that, because usually I don't depict myself as being ill, nor would I have any reason to be sick. Like, there would be instances, of course, that I would, play hooky from work and, do the whole cough, don't want to, totally sick, don't want to work around food, and get other people sick kind of idea. But, I mean, there wasn't, like, I don't have a reason to fake it, if you get what I'm saying. Like, this particular case, like, I have nothing to gain from having some long-lasting ailment, so I don't know why the doctors would think I'm making it up, but, or it's in my head. So, I don't know. I guess it's nothing I should really complain about, because, like, today, I'm really not feeling bad. I really don't feel like I'm, drained or sick. Like, I don't feel like, I'm thinking this might be a good place for home. Backings, build our house right in this little cove here. Yeah, let's do that, because got a lot of these flowers in this field. And a lot of open, flat space coming out this way. I think that would be nice. We can build the house here. And then we can do, like, all our builds and different things out there. So the first thing we definitely got to do is, typical Minecraft. We got to build us a crafting table. And we're just going to throw it right here for now. And then we got to get this wood. And the second thing we most certainly have to do is build some chests. So we're just going to do, like, 4 right off the bat, 5 right off the bat, because I got the one from the beginning. And we're not going to, like, do double chests. I'm just going to stack, like, they're not going to stay here, so we're just going to do 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. And this is going to be, like, Botania. That's not Botania. I definitely want one just for Botania. I think that's pretty much my Botania-y stuff. Grab up these flowers I broke. No point letting them go to waste. And then we're going to do, like, food here. And food, more flowers. We have the R button thing, or there it does our inventory for us. Nope. Alright. And then we're going to do like vanilla Minecrafty stuff here. It's Quark, Mystical World, Mystical Agriculture. There's some Minecrafty stuff. Minecraft Wood, Forbidden Arcanus, Apotheosis, but it's sugarcane. That's vanilla. Seeds, acacia saplings, birch logs. That looks pretty good. Sticks, and then we'll just throw all this other various modded stuff in here. Actually, we'll give Mystical Agriculture its own thing. Like, everything's going to be moved very soon, so it doesn't really matter. I don't know what this is. What is this? Yada yada yada, stuff to read, don't care. Okay, so you can go, not in the food chest. We'll just throw it in here. And it looks like it's getting to be dark, so let's make a sword. Let's make a sword and a shovel. So we're gonna need sticks. We'll use the birch logs, and let's make a sword and a shovel. So we can at least try to defend ourselves and not die. Hopefully, maybe. So the shovel we're gonna dig out. Actually, let's make an axe too. We're gonna kind of clear out this little area here, like so. Looks like we got baddies spawning. Aw, broke my axe already. You know what? Kind of seen that coming. Now, one of the beautiful things about ore excavation is that it's only going to do grass blocks. If I do grass blocks, it's only going to take off the top layer, which is kind of what I want. Oh, I lied. I'm a dirty, rotten liar. Okay, that's fine. I do want that dirt though. I thought that it would only do grass blocks. Apparently, I was wrong, and I am sorry. So let's do this. Make a couple more shovels. Let's round out our little area here. So I'm thinking like come out like here. I'm gonna make it a little bit bigger inside this little hidey hole. And get rid of this too. And now it's raining. We work in the rain. That's messed up. Alright, so let's I don't think I'm gonna have my mine like under my house like I usually do. Or like it's gonna be close as always, but I think I'm gonna kind of... Holy crap! The heck was that? Did we just get hit by lightning? I mean, I'd imagine if that was a creeper, it would have made a sound. Okay. So apparently we're just gonna blow up. That's something that happens. Looks like we have 2 more baddies near us. I don't know what that was. And the bad guys must be under... Nope. Where did he come from? Now, it looks like we have gravestone mods, so we can find where we were. 500 blocks away from spawn. That's a little closer than I wanted to be. And apparently, creepers are abundant in this mod pack. So let's see if we can just sprint our way back there without getting wasted. It looks like we kept our levels too, which is a little strange. There's some ore, some husks. So let's see if we can get back here and get our stuff back. I didn't expect to... Oh, so we even have, like, ghost mode on this one. We can just Danny Phantom it up. Just walk right past the baddies for a little while. When it has that ghost thing in the top right-hand corner, apparently they can't, like, detect you unless you swing at them. Which is kind of cool. I'm not sure how long it lasts. I could check, but I don't care. It's not that big of a deal to me. It might stay until I actually try to hit something, or I get back to my gravestone. That looks like a good place to hide out. Where's my death? There's a village over here. They probably have a bed we can steal. Excuse me. I kind of seen this coming in, but I didn't think it was a whole village. I thought it was just like a... I thought it was just like a building or a structure. I didn't see like the whole thing. We're just gonna completely obliterate this for our starting place. Or should we try to do this? Yeah, you know what? This is legit. Like, if I... Oh, I shouldn't have done that. Oh, I hate you, villager. I hate you. It's alright. Keep timing it properly. We'll be okay. And kill this guy. We got an iron golem out there. He'll protect us. We can sleep through the night. We can come back and pillage this place to no end. I was gonna, like I was saying, is I don't think it's always like a tiny little villager. Like, I don't think it's like illegitimate to come over here and completely wreck this place of all its stuff. I don't think it's an unfair starting advantage because it's natural spawn generation. I didn't like, you know, you know what I'm saying. You're picking up what I'm putting down. Like, yeah, it's a little bit of a ripoff to go get all your starting equipment from a village, but if you have that ability, why not utilize it, right? I mean that's fair, right? And then this way, there's going to be a lot of stuff I don't have to get. Oh, look, reindeer. I think they're quark things. Mystical World. They were in Glacial Awakening. I thought it was a quark thing. Let's see, what does our menu look like here? We do have a thingy to click. Oh, wow. That's a lot of baubles. Okay. I can live with that. Let's see how we can fill that up. Who's doing all the mods? You guys know? Was it Chosen Architect? I know Chosen Architect's doing Crack Pack, but did he do all the mods too? I don't remember. So, we're gonna go back to that village. We're gonna keep this. We're gonna go and see what all we can have from them. We can put a bunch of this stuff away. Keep that's Minecraft. When did they add cornflowers? What version are we in? That's a really good question. Okay, let's not focus too much on that. Let's see if we can get sticks. I have sticks in my inventory. Let's make a bunch of axes and stuff. Let's do like this. Actually, we gotta do like this. And let's make like... We have 2 shovels. Let's do 2 axes. And we'll do another pickaxe. And we'll keep the sword we have. We'll keep that on us. We'll throw some of this junk in here. Let's grab the bread for food. We'll throw that in there. Mystical agriculture. And the stuff in here. And that silkworm eggs, that's kind of cool. Don't really sure what that's for. We're gonna... I think it would give us string later on. And we can put our bed here. And our spawn point set. So let's head over to that village. Let's collect up this dirt, because we're gonna... Early on, we're gonna need it. And it's better than making wooden shovels over and over and over. Although we'll be getting into stone very shortly. Now, I plan to do a bunch of this off camera. Like, I don't think I'm gonna do... I don't think this is gonna be like a full-on, what are those famous people call it? Let's Play series. I don't think it's gonna be like one of those. Like, I'm still pretty much just stalling, because, like, I want to play Minecraft. but it's hard to find anything that's going to run on this computer or likes. It's hard to find anything that likes me enough to let me play it. But this seems like it's running fairly well, and it doesn't seem like it's too. It doesn't seem like it's too out there either. Like, it still seems Minecraft-esque, is kind of the way I want to put it. It's very. It's kind of like what I was shooting for with my original mod pack. Like, I wanted to be Minecraft, just better. And then I turned it into something that was completely different. Originally, it did kind of look. It was kind of Minecraft-y, but then eventually it just stopped being Minecraft-y. So I'm not sure what all we're gonna take. Like, figured this would be a good way to harvest a bunch of the wood. I guess we'll take stuff like this too. Just take the whole chest. We're just gonna completely rob this place for like everything it's worth. We'll find another village later to like harvest villagers and take them back to our home and maybe build a little villager thing. But now you can keep your bed, little tiny villager guy. Stay safe. Actually, you know what? You stay safe. I'm gonna come back for you someday. You're gonna be one of my test dummies. We'll take the hay bales. I don't know what these things are. Kind of want the bell though. Oh, I bet there's raiders in this mod pack. Or not raiders, but yeah, raiders, right? I think it's raiders. I don't really know what they're called, but take the books. We'll take the lectern. I don't remember what it really does, but I know this is the newer version of the villagers, so it could do some cool stuff. I don't do a lot with acacia wood, so I'm going to use this for mostly tools and sticks. Acacia wood itself is, I think the color's ugly. Like yeah, I guess acacia wood and the terracotta together kind of looks cool, but that particular shade of orange is not my forte. You want to come back home with me? I didn't think so. You know what, buddy? I wouldn't want to come back home with me either. Hey, early game brewing stand, you're awesome. I'm going to take this. And you know what? You're a cleric, so we're going to keep you as a pet, too. Is there a door in the back? Did he just escape? Okay, I thought there was a second door. It's going to be like, no way. So I guess we'll probably jack the wood from this place. I don't want another cartographer's table, but we'll take another chest. And, you know what, now we're not going to jack the wood from this one. We're going to block him in, too. That way we'll have a couple villagers in case we decide to do something. We have the little midget man, which I think you can change the villagers, like, job of choice or whatever. I'm not entirely sure how. I've seen somebody do it once. I think that would be kind of interesting to do a village. I've never done a villager farm. Like, there's a lot of things in Minecraft I never did. When you get into vanilla Minecraft and you play for a while, like me, my cousin, my ex-girlfriend, and my ex-girlfriend's sister, me and my girlfriend had a world, and we built a house together, of course. And my cousin and her sister showed up once in a while to play, and they built their houses, and we built railroads to each other's houses and stuff. And, you know, it can be kind of fun when you have other people, but when you're all by yourself, in which that is usually how I am more often than not, regular Minecraft gets really boring. Like, there's only so many things you can do, and yeah, I could try to do, like, what those crazy people do and build, like, giant malls of redstone and awesomeness, but I am not that talented with redstone, and I don't have enough drive to want to actually learn it, so modded is the way for me. So playing modded Minecraft, like, makes everything so much better. So, yeah, we got some stuff. Let's Let's just do this. And I'm trying to figure out how we want to do this. Is it really frozen? Oh man, I was doing so good too. Let's do this here, and let's put some more chests over here. They don't attach? What is this? What is this wizardry? It doesn't matter. Let's just unload everything into here. And let's dig this out and see what we can do. Okay, so I want everything to go down one level so we can build like an actual like house. You guys hear that in the background? It sounded like somebody just like drove a quad up my street, a four-wheeler. Which you're not supposed to do that in town. It's something you're not supposed to do, but I mean, when I don't see the big deal. It has wheels, it has, you know, and if you're not, you know, driving it to Walmart, you know, what's the big deal, you know, but people frown upon it. What I always misunderstood or don't understand is people that go and do like make their car as loud as they possibly can. It makes me like I don't understand what you get out of it, you know? Like what's the payoff? Does it make you like the biggest douchebag? Like, do you get the award for the biggest douchebag in town if you have the loudest car? Like, is that a thing? I don't know. It makes me kind of curious. I think that's what it is, though. I think you get like if you have the loudest car, you would get the award for the biggest douchebag in town. Can you say douchebag on YouTube? Like, is that a thing you can do? I don't know. I really don't know. I mean, I wouldn't technically consider it like a curse word. I guess it wouldn't be like, I guess, favorable for political correct conversations. Like, if I walked into like, I don't know, military barracks and went up to the general and was like, dude, your lieutenant is such a douchebag, that'd probably be frowned upon. But I don't think it's like, punishable by law or anything like that. Maybe. I don't know. Maybe I shouldn't be a YouTuber. Nah, you know what? They can't do anything about it anyway. When somebody starts paying me to do this stuff, then they can censor what I say and do. I mean, it's not like I don't really curse. On occasion, I guess. Sometimes involuntarily. Sometimes it's called for. I'm not one of those people that just, you know, I don't swear to swear, but I don't see any harm in swearing. Like, here's my perspective on curse words and things like that, like ratings and stuff on shows like Rated R and stuff. Saying a curse word, like whatever it may be, whether it, you know, be worse than others or not as bad as others or whatever, you know, I don't know how people put it, but a word is a word. That's just it. Like, a word is a word given a meaning. Like, if I call you, I don't know, what's something pretty bad to call somebody? I don't know. Like I said, I don't make it a job to curse and stuff, but the point is, cursing, a lot of people do it. Like, a lot of younger kids curse because they know it's bad. Because people make it sound like it's bad. And in reality, whatever word comes out of your mouth is just a word. It's a word with a meaning. And if it was bad, it should have never been invented in the first place. Nor should there be restrictions put upon it. If people didn't look at it as it was some big political faux pas, then it would be the malice behind it would disappear over time. And that's kind of my opinion. But don't listen to me, because I am just a random YouTube nut job. Actually, according to most people, I'm probably a random real life nut job too. But truth of the matter is, that is the truth of the matter. People take things way out of context and put labels on things, making things worse than what they are, so they have a reason to punish people or put restrictions on people. And it's sick and it's sad, and in my opinion, it's a disgusting way for society to, label people or put restrictions on different people. And I think it's completely gross. Like, it's just, it just is. Like, I told, like, I don't know, I think I made like in one of my last series, I think I made like a racial joke, and it was strictly like a joke. Like, I am by no means any form of racist at all. And in reality, they used to segregate people by color or ethnicity. Ethnicity? I don't know. I don't know how to say that word, but through their ethnic background. And now it's the same thing. People are still labeling people and putting people in different categories, except now it's mostly by monetary status. It's mostly, people are getting put into these categories by how much money they make, or how they dress, or name brands and stuff like that, or how famous you are, or how many friends you have. So instead of you being a slave by color, now you're being a slave by social standing. And it's like humanity never made it anywhere from the Stone Age. Like, we know slavery's wrong. We know putting labels on people are wrong. We know treating one person better than another just because of, where their family is or where they came from is wrong. But yet we find new and creative ways to do it anyway. And it's just like, I knew this old guy. I guess he isn't that old. He could pass as my father. And we used to butt heads once in a while. But one thing he said is true. History repeats itself. And it seems like no matter how smart we get, people are so freaking stupid. They're so stupid. Like, we just over and over make the same mistakes. We make people like objects. And we ridicule some people for reasons that shouldn't even matter. I mean, if you're a serial killer, you should maybe be ridiculed in public. I mean, not ridiculed in public, but I mean you should have a label on you. If you're, some sort of sexual predator, and you make, and I'm not saying you made a mistake once and you were 20 and you hooked up with a 16-year-old, because I'm telling you right now, I've seen a lot of 16-year-olds, and some of them look older than me, and have much better physical defining features than their mothers do. So I mean, one of my friends, I don't want to call him a friend. I guess I can call him a friend, but he was, I think, 27, give or take, and he hooked up with a 16-year-old chick. And I met this girl, and I hung out with this girl, and I would never have guessed she was 16. I thought she was older than me, or about my age. And I was just like, and he went to jail for it. And I'm like, how can he be labeled that way? Because first off, where were these girls' parents? How did he get himself into that situation in the first place? She dressed like she was 25, 26, and kind of skanky, if you want to be honest about it. And, like, I don't know. I don't even know where this conversation was going. But, we're gonna start laying out the house now. And, yeah. Point in case, hopefully when I get in my moods of rambling on about stupid nonsense, hopefully if anybody actually watches this, they could be like, you know what? I know what this guy's talking about, and maybe somewhere along the line, probably not before I'm dead, but somewhere along the line, the world can change. Could be like, oh, just because that guy doesn't drive a Ferrari doesn't automatically make him, scum of society. Or maybe there's a reason that guy doesn't have a job. What happened to him? What happened to that guy to make him that way? And I guess that's kind of like what I'm trying to get at. Like, what happened to this person to make him that way? And how is he ever supposed to get out of being, whatever way he's being, if people consistently treat him as if he is this type of person? I guess I don't know. I guess that's like the moral of my story here, I guess. Like I said before, just ignore me. I'm pretty much just like a nut job, so it's cool. Okay, so how we want to build this house? I'm thinking like, I want to do like, do I want to kind of like butt it right up against the hill? Probably not. Probably want to have a space and then have the wall. And I don't want mobs spawning behind it. So let's do, we're gonna have a front porch coming off here. And then, so we're gonna do this like diagonally, I guess. You know what, now, let's not overthink it. Let's do things like, I want my shovel back, and let's do this. Now, I said I probably wasn't gonna, like, actually build the house on camera, but you guys never really get to see me build, and we have a couple minutes left, so I figured I might as well get started. So we're gonna lay it out like, I'm guessing we're just gonna throw a block here, and we're gonna run it straight down, and we're gonna kind of have to save on materials. We're gonna leave this one space open, and we're gonna start the wall here. So then this is just going to be literally the floor. And we're going to do this really nice cherry wood, because, well, I think it's really kind of nice. And then we're going to do it like this. And it's not going to be like a classical, shape. We're not going to do like the elementary school shapes, square, pentagon, circle. We're going to keep it like this, and I might have to shave this back a little bit, but that's fine. Like I said, we're not gonna overthink it. Just kind of want to keep a space between the wall and here, and this little outlet here, I'm gonna fill that in with dirt. I think this is where one of the creepers exploded. Speaking of which, we better hit the hay before the next creeper shows up. Alright. So this is going to be like the layout of our initial starter house. It might be our permanent house, but for right now, the initial starter house, this is what it's going to look like. I thought I had more of that. Oh, I have a bunch of this wood. Okay, I must have actually, okay. So I did make it all into planks already. then we're just kind of like, oh, it doesn't have the mod that automatically refills your, like if you have another stack of the same thing and it pops it into your hand. That's unfortunate. That's one thing, like when you're playing like certain things like that, you're like, oh man, it's a stupid simple mod, but at the same time, it's so nice to have. I should have noticed whenever I was using the shovels and they were breaking and not popping into my hand. I should have noticed then, but eh. Sometimes I pride myself on my perceptiveness, but there's other times that I could be pretty oblivious to. And I'm gonna need to cut down more cherry trees, but I think I got a couple saplings growing out there, but they're not doing very well. Now, I know you guys are probably saying, like, oh, I talked about conserving resources, and yeah, you're right. I probably could have turned a bunch of these into slabs, and it would have been more, better in the long run. But, oh, there's more. Okay, we got more. I thought I had more somewhere. But, you know what? The slabs are a little harder to place. Like, I don't have, like, amazing Minecraft experience, so I can't be like, oh yeah, I'll just make slabs, and we'll do slabs, and slabs are cool. No, it's just, to me, whole blocks are easier to work with. And, I mean, once those saplings grow, which hopefully would be kind of soon, I won't have any kind of problems with resources. Okay, so now, how do I want to do this? So, we have all this acacia wood, and I don't particularly like acacia planks, but if I make the support beams out of acacia, that'd be kind of cool. And I guess the other thing I'd be looking at would be, where do I want this porch to be? I'm kind of thinking like, I want it to kind of come out here, and then wrap around this whole front of the house here to this hillside, and then have it like step down. I'm thinking that'd be kind of cool. But until then, let's decide where we want to throw in the beams at, excluding the whole porch idea here. So, we want to throw one in probably every 5 blocks or so. So, yes, if we find like the center back here, you are way too up in my personal space. You need to like back off. If I had something better than a wooden sword, I'd stab you in the eye. Yeah, I wonder where he came from. All up in my grill. And we only got like 2 minutes left, so I'm gonna end it off here. Thanks for watching, guys. I'm gonna finish laying out the house, building it up, getting some torches made, make a mine, maybe mine the bedrock, and then shoot the next episode, probably somewhere after we start gathering some resources and exploring the mods. So, thanks for watching. We'll catch you next time.